Hello, it's Zacarias. How you doing? I have to make a shout out to. It's hard me not to want to cry. One of the ladies I never knew, young ladies, committed suicide. Um, she founded Brown Girls for Brown Girls, and it was a site for not just only dark skin like dark brown, but those brown like caramel like me or mocha to dark brown or chocolate, real chocolate, complexion like, like a Lethwick. That's one of the African models, or either Akon complexion. It's for women to have self-esteem. And I really did not know the site existed, where she kept promoting what she was promoting. And first, I want to say that people stop thinking that she committed suicide because she hated herself because where her complexion was. I saw a comment underneath Tommy Sotomayor's video about her, and they said because her mama had died of cancer and it had nothing to do with her complexion. So I wish that people stop picking, because Tommy always talking about somebody picking on him because he's dark skinned. He picking on her because of that, because she committed suicide, and I don't think that's right. It makes me want to get angry right now. So I always want to be cheerful and get angry. I'm bipolar, by the way. Also, the woman dealt with a lot of issues, and she was promoting, and she was being strong. She was doing a great job that I wish she had something for brown guys, okay? And let me clarify what she mean by brown. Okay, Thomas Sotomayor gets on my nerves, and I'm not saying every dark-skinned person who feel insecure, and I'm talking about someone like him. She didn't, to my point, we don't know why she committed suicide, but Thomas Sotomayor, who's Afro-Hispanic, don't understand the content. Yeah, he was born in this country, and he's Panamanian, but he want to go along with the African American. I mean, in 19, he's not African American, he's Afro Hispanic. The different culture, but I mean African American as in African slaves descendant that's born in this country, compared to those born in Panama, which is Latin America and Hispanic America. And I understand that some of my complexion, because I hang around a lot of Latinos, some of my complexion will be considered dark. But amongst African Americans, since they use the racial group, categorization from an ethnic perspective, because we don't all are not pure African. You say one drop mess to destroy our identity, our history, our lineage. We don't even know that what part of Africa we're from. We don't know what we're European, we're native, we're anything but besides black, but we don't know what part of Africa. I mean, it's just a big mess. And people love the one drop rule to clarify themselves as black. It's so stupid. They love slavery. I guess they're gonna pick cotton too, because they got one drop black blood too, because they've been for be a slave. The point is, when she said brown girls, she's talking about her complexion. She's not talking about her racial background, okay, as in her identity. She's talking about her complexion, okay? For example, and you're talking about her being Mexican. She never said that she was Mexican. She never said she was Latino. She wasn't saying she was Puerto Rican. She didn't say she's Dominican. None of that. She said she's an African American black woman by her race, but she has a brown complexion. And yes, she's a little dark skinned. And let me clarify what's dark skin in the African American community. I'm from the South. I don't know what this Afro black and down shit. I mean, because I'm sorry to talk about this video and cuss about her there, but what is Afrocentric and trying to be stringy, black and down, all the other trash? Because I grew up in the 80s. Some of my skin tone to always someone to Jason Kidd's skin tone, or someone to Denzel Washington, his little shade, couple shades darker, all the way down to what's his name? Jason Kidd or Elderboard, or someone that looked like women Miller complexion were considered light skin, because the African slaves were like Tommy complexion, okay, that was dark brown. Now, it was a broad definition. If you look at the movie Made in America, Nia Long is my complexion. She played the mixed chick, you know what I'm saying? She played Whoopi Goldberg, and she was telling the people that work for Ted Danson's car dealership that she was a slightly light skin. She meant that she was not Whoopi's complexion. She meant that she did not look like the slaves that came on the ship by her complexion. Okay? So, as I saw other pictures, she don't look as dark too much as talking about Karyn Washington. Do not look as dark as Tommy. And I'm getting very tired of some, not all dark skinned people. Not like Karyn Washington. Karyn Washington was a good kind of darker skinned woman that was trying to promote beauty and self awareness. She was not forcing, unlike someone like Tommy. Since there's an Afrocentric, a string office movement going on, if I'm not pale and I got a tan, if I'm darker, I'm considered dark skinned, and I'm want to be more black and then talk black and die, whatever that's going on. So when someone my shade or someone a little darker, not dark, a little darker, or someone a little lighter than I am, but not as fair skinned, today say they're light skinned, different back in the 90s and the 80s, okay? I mean, when we saw O.J. Simpson is my complexion. When we saw that picture getting darker on when the white folks from Time Magazine was making fun of him on his mugshot, we all reacted, okay? Because we know back in the day, they would make fun of us. But, white racist Hollywood put black paint and all that to make fun of the Sambo, the Jigaboo, and all the other junk there back in the days. You remember the man made it, got the real dog woman to play the maid and all that other stuff. Okay, we know if we know his historical stereotypes, you can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, now that's a movement that wants to be more blacker than thou. They wish that because back in the day, when people my shade would go around claiming they were 100% black, and someone said, "Oh, you ain't dark like Wesley Snipes. You ain't." They said, "What? My birthdays ain't black." Okay, now they're trying to say they're dark skinned. Then you have dudes, the one dude who's my shade back in Job Corps in El Paso. And it's so funny, another chick told him he was light skinned. But anyway, he was my camera skin tone with the Asian eyes. He was part Korean, part African American. He was around saying dog, and he was going to associate the stereotypes that people associate with dark skin being thuggish, whatever. So that's what's going on. But the girl was trying to say people with a brown shade like my shade to her shade, Tommy's shade, whatever, who's not fair skin. Let's not say light skin, because light skin is a broad definition and within our community. I'm not with that Afro-dial mess. I'm not with that mess, okay? I'm back in the 80s where I grew up, and I'm going to stick in that syndrome. Get mad at me, I don't care. Lick my, you know what? I don't want to go into details and refocus, because this is talking about someone's death. She was promoting beauty, and I hated the fact that she said that I'm used to women of any race wearing red lipstick. It wasn't a racial thing to me back in the day. I mean, come on, nobody don't have blue eyeshadow, okay? No one blow my mascara. So when I saw a woman, a dark skin, light skin, Mexican, black, white, mixed, Asian, whatever, it was beauty to me. So the women on her Instagram, which is, you're right, some of it's right. I mean, it was brown skin. It wasn't dark like Tommy, okay? And it made me upset that he's so judgmental about her death, saying that she hated herself being dark skinned. First off, just because she had a darker shade, she actually with a couple little, maybe tiny shades lighter than Tommy. She did not probably have the same mind as Tommy, and I'm getting very tired of thinking in the African American thing. We all think alike when we don't, and we get shocked when someone have a different perspective, like myself, okay? And then too, he gonna make fun of her by her calling the Sight Brown girls. She wasn't talking about her race being Coco Brown, which is a mixed category. We all mixed race. I classify myself because I have a mixed background, and Latinos, including Mexicans, are mixed race himself. Thomas was playing man. Even though he's dark skinned, he's mixed. Let's be real. Somebody in his family are not pure black. He just came. The genetics just chose him to be that dark color. Let's be real now, okay? And the point is, it made me mad. He made fun. He talking about rest in peace, but he started attacking her site. He started attacking the sisters on the site, and talking about them look good with red lipstick. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe that was the purpose of makeup, or trying to make your skin tone match the lip, whatever. But I'm used to back in the day when women dress. I'm saying I like the 80s women dress compared to what's in today, and 90s dress. Only early 90s I do, but it's like some women in my taste that I like of any race kind of lost it with their outfits. I mean, I admire this and that, but I prefer the 80s sexy look, the elegant look, the Whitney Houston, the Vanity, that type of look. the Madonna. Oh, it's the Madonna look back in the day too. Expose. Remember the song? Remember the freestyle group Expose? That's how I love that look. Okay, well, it's like it's coming. Some of that stuff is coming out of the big old, the big long boots. I always love that too on a woman. In the mini skirt, especially let them. Okay, and the fishnet style. Oh yeah, I used to love that. I'm sorry, love. I'm trying to be modest. The boots, yeah. Paul Abdul, Jan Jackson. Look. Okay. But now, it kind of lost it in the 90s. I don't know, 2000. I don't know what's going on. But some of the women look good today. I like some of the outfits they wear, the dresses they wear, stuff like that. The point is, I like that. And when I saw red lipstick on a chick, and I saw her, when I was a little boy, and I saw little girls of any shade, dark, light, brown, can, whatever. I used to like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw it in the magazines. You open magazines from Ebony to any magazine. Catalogs, you saw a woman with red, my grandma wear red lipstick, my aunt red. What's no color barrier about that? Now, I'm getting tired of people trying to say that they're trying to look stupid with red lipstick like a clown. There's nothing clownish about that. That was common. All women back in the 80s, to my knowledge, wore red lipstick. It wasn't from the Hispanics, from the Asians, to the white, people African American, mixed race. Fair skin, brown skin, tawny, tan skin, dark skin. What the heck you talking about, dude? So, it made me mad that he made those statements. And then, too, I'm getting tired of some dark-skinned folks who feel insecure about themselves. Who gonna sit there and say that somebody a little darker compared to someone that looks like Jason Kidd is dark-skinned? First of all, it's like, are y'all running out of people that's dark-skinned and you want to force recruitment of those who are not fair-skinned because you didn't like the fact that all the other African-American kids that wasn't your shade picked on you, include those who was not that shade? What's the deal here? I'm getting tired of this Afrocentric. They the ones who have insecurity. First of all, if you want Africa, this is not America, just like the KKK. If you want white, this is not Europe. This is America, North America, okay? Native American country. Plane back to Europe, Mayflower ship back to Europe, okay? Same thing, those who want Africa. Go back. Whatever, both y'all, what's going on? You want all black and all white? Go back to Europe and Africa. Get out of here. And I have right to say, because I both European, African, and Native American roots. So, and I'm glad I'm in North America. Okay, this is my land too. I don't care what the white man say. I don't let one drop rule master tell me a damn thing. Okay, if one of y'all ain't stop letting the folks run your doggone life and don't let the Negro people in Negro blood tell you to go along with it. Shoot, I tell them to their face. You don't tell me what to do. So I run my own. King Z run this. Nobody, even my mom and dad, run me. Shoot, I get the law on that situation. Hello. Anyway, yeah, I will call law in it. Okay, I do believe in that. The point is, I'm getting very tired of folks want somebody of a shade that's not fair to be dark. And like Kelly Rowland is not dark skin, she brown skin, she milk chocolate. We say dark, we talking about dark brown to jet black. And this woman was trying to portray that beauty like Lupita, the one who's born in Mexico, but she's Mexican. She's born in Mexico, but family from Kenya, and kudos to Lupita. I can't say her name, but she won the Academy Award. That's dark skin, okay? And then she showed her beauty. She not the African American, typical African American. She showed her beauty. She don't act. I'm not saying all of us are fan of people act ghetto and thing, but she don't buy that stereotype. She has, and you see all the white folks all on her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's an African foreign, black skin, more treated different than we do. I noticed that it's because not all, but many of them conduct themselves different than the stereotypes that is opposed on us. We, not me personally, but our people, some of our people choose to go along with stereotypes to find blackness. And that's why some people don't want to be black, because we choose a negative stereotype. We don't show the positive images. And this one was trying to show a positive image of being a darker shade, to be not pale skin, to be brown skin woman, have a brown skin where you're light brown, medium to a dark brown. That's what she was trying to project this image, so she can try to help her people. And just because she committed suicide is not meant that she hated herself. You know, y'all get on my nerves with that mess, okay? Someone could have threatened her. Someone could, it's a lot of issues. We don't know what's going on with that woman's head. Are you God to judge her? Only God knows the inside out. What goes on, the unseen. I try to act like unless you one of the saints and angels with Jesus and God watching us. I mean, come on. You can't even make no judgment like that. So, anyway, that's my input. My heart goes out to the family. Rest in peace. Karyn Washington, you did a good job. I like the site. I like the Instagram. I'm going to actually follow it even though I did not know you. You know, you show a good image. I don't care how much people dish you for lighting the image. Anybody with a tan, even white folks with a tan, will try to lighten the camera because it don't show the correct color. That's why folks do that, Tommy. Doggone it. I mean, I used to be a model, so I know some of the photo stuff. I used to do a little Photoshop, you know, and Illustrator when I was in El Paso. So, I mean, I did some classes when I was in Job Corps. It wasn't Job Corps. We had to go to career kids. I don't even want to mention it because I didn't like the co-owner, not the female, the male. Yeah, that's a different topic, okay? Because he was a AH, the one say the word, because I don't like nobody acting rude. You treat me with respect, you know what you expect. Just like my girl Madonna say, hello. I don't like go ring around nobody that ugly and rude. You ugly and rude, don't talk to me. Don't even come near me. You don't want me get no drama towards me, disrespecting. You know, if you disrespect me and get disrespected, hey, that's your fault, not mine, because I didn't ask for it. You know, but I had to diss Tommy because I did not like the fact that didn't talk about black. Okay, let me get that too. I'm about to finish, but let me get that too. You see this do-rag? This match? Did it match? No. Does it match? No, it don't match. Okay, who called black folks, African folks, should I say, Negros? Who called them that? Who called them Negris or Negri, whatever they used to call back in the day before they said nigger and color and Negro? Who called them that? Was it them? They go around calling themselves Negroes? No. White people did. Brother, stop using white folks' definition if you're truthful for the black community, African American, should I say. Okay, that's one thing I get tired of folks who want to be super black and pro-black. Some hate the word African American. Well, since you want to use white and black, what makes black is African ancestry, and not all of us in that category, since they put a one-drop rule, do not match this doggone map. Okay, so what the heck I'm going around saying I got black skin when I put tall and match my camera skin? It don't make no sense. Okay, that's why she said brown girls talking about the color. Brown color, okay? Come on now, and talking about Mexicans. And Mexicans, not all of them have brown skin. That's so whiter, the darkest Mexicans have my shade, and that's the Indian and the Negro too. You know what I'm saying? Because they had African slaves in Mexico, and some don't want to admit that. And that's why I have this color, because I don't have pure Negro blood. But, point is, let's get that. And it's also a mixed category as far as, so they had black, white, Asian, Native American. They put the other, and they had the brown, because Latinos were classified as white at the time during Jim Crow time. So it wasn't socially accepted as white. So they called themselves brown, because they're in between the white and the black category. But this chick was not trying to say she's racially brown, although if you want to say it's a mixed category with non-Latino origin, she is a brown complexion. She's not like this. Okay? So, y'all didn't stop playing these stupid games. The man, in my opinion, I think he's insecure. He has some logic, should I say, in his videos. I don't all agree with Tom Messinger's videos, but I don't like the fact that this dude, when someone is not look like Alicia Keys' color, he wants to make them be dark to make him feel better. That's what I feel, because back in the day, and even my dark-skinned friend even said this. He said, why these folks who not dark-skinned call themselves, they would call them caramel, and I stick to that title, call them caramel, light skin, whatever, because when we say light skin, we don't mean fair skin and the payback pass, because we're talking that brown, light brown, should I say, it's not brown. You put brown crayon, it's not matching to the brown so-called payback, it's light brown payback. But someone that's past that color, they were talking about a broad shades, and I guess folks who don't want to feel Eurocentric, who have my shade a little lighter than I or darker than I am, who are not dark brown, wants to fit that extreme black and out image and try to force it on everybody because nobody don't want to go along with my views. You know, you can get busted in the head for that. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody don't have to go along with your views. Okay, I wish that folks, one thing, if we want to come together as a community, those of African American descent, mixed, not whatever, light brown, you know, fair, brown, camel, dog, whatever, it don't matter. Red bone, yellow, brown bone, chocolate bone, whatever. Straight hair, kinky hair, wavy hair, curly hair, perm, dreadlock, bald head, kinky hair, natural, whatever, dread, whatever, no hair at all, wig, weave, whatever. If we want to come together as a people, we got to stop trying to force. That's what we got that from slavery. Forcing on somebody to do something we want to do. That's what the slave masters did to our ancestors. Why are we continuing to practice that mess? You're not helping that person. You're helping yourself for gratification of controlling that person. And you calling it helping them. Yeah, I'll give you some food if you do what I say and take all the abuse that I'm going to give you. That's exactly what you're doing. Exploiting someone through fabrication, and that don't make no sense at all. And I wish that some of our people would stop doing that. It makes us look ugly. It makes us look like savages. Okay? For example, if folks don't want to go along with it, I can't, you know, and then we don't agree to disagree, we can't be together. So that's what I have to say, and I want to throw my input. Leave the woman alone. She lost her life. She committed suicide. In the African American, we can start talking about suicide. We can claim to be strong, whatever. I do agree with that. But deep inside, we use that barrier. That don't mean just only a racial thing. It could be what's going on in our family. It could be abuse. Whatever issue we're going through, some of us will say we're strong, but don't want to show the weakness. In order to be strong, you have to show the weakness sometime and show you overcome the weakness. That's the difference. But these people today, they want to portray the strong, and they don't see no tear, no nothing. And my heart goes out to that sister. Okay, she was a beautiful sister, beautiful black sister, and regardless she was dark skin, brown skin, light, dark brown, light brown, caramel, fair skin, whatever. She was a beautiful sister, and it's sad to see her. She passed away, and hopefully we'll find out what was going through her life, and see if we can avoid this situation. We can't control anybody. We hope and pray we can avoid this situation, but don't disrespect this woman's death, okay? Y'all didn't leave that woman on. There was no self-hatred on racial base. Remember, people can hate themselves not on race, it can be finance, it could be going through the situation. And when I was suicidal back in the day, it wasn't on a racial situation. It's because the environmental people mistreated me. People was calling me, not just on the race, it was about gender issues. People was calling me gay at school. You know, I don't have sex with no man. Never had, never will. And people mistreated me, and everywhere I go, my family was talking down to me. I got yelled and screamed and threatened to get beat, all that other stuff. And everybody was acceptable and adapted to the situation. And every time I tried to find a way, it was always a closed door. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I was gonna show my room, but a closed door in my face. And I kind of gave up. Like, God doesn't want to listen to my prayer, whatever, what's going on here. And thank God I survived. I was getting bullied at school, and you know, being called Steve Urkel, being called gay, being called faggot, dudes try to look at my private part and all that other stuff. Yes, I'm being honest, okay? So it wasn't just racial issues. It wasn't that. It was, and then too, I'm the type of person that like to have. I will admit, I like to have my way. The reason why I say I'm not trying to be selfish, but people in it do have their way. They have a car, they have this and that, they have all that. And then when people who say they love you try to avoid you from having it, but they want to make you be childlike dependent. You know, I was pushed that through my throat in my teenage years. So I was trying to be independent, so I would not be dependent on family, dependent on the government, whatever the whole community. And you want to know why that a lot of African American men don't get jobs or don't want to look for work and don't want to. It's not that they're lazy, because they have a community besides the discrimination outside the community. You have people discriminating within. You have a lot of. And that's why I want to tell people about the reason why, and I'm glad he brought some issues up about the black women in their sons, because it comes from a William Lynch level. William Lynch brainwashed the African American, not only because of the light and dark and old and young, and also from the mother and the son. Women were made to be independent. The sons were made to be dependable and timid, and this is what they use religion. They distort the Bible on this. Thank God for St. Peter for mentioning the verse that people was ignorant and distort the scriptures. I know I'm not being religious through this video, but I know that truth, and so you need to throw it out there so other people understand I'm not stupid. That's why I always question their interpretation and get mad. And I do this, I'm the devil when they're the devil in disguise. These people don't understand. They use that the holy book, sadly, and use it, and they mention in the letter the beat the God out of the fear of God in the child. They also said in that letter that to keep him timid and dependable on him. So that's why you see a lot of men who are over the age 18, not 21. I don't believe the 21 shit. Sorry to cuss, but I don't believe in that. 18 by law, the law say, the white man's law say so. You want to use white folks stuff to oppress us, but you look, you see these people in the black men. Sorry, 18 years old. So when after 18, they're making babies. They got child support, but don't have a job, don't want a job, want to sell dope, don't want to go to school. And me, I bust my tail looking for a job. And the people try to blame Mexican and Latino immigrants coming to this country for low wage job, but some brothers did not go finish school. Some was already in jail, they didn't finish school. Some was in juvie, whatever. And they have their clique they hang with. The mothers, not all mothers. That's why I don't with Tommy and something else halfway about these sisters getting dissed. Because I'm sorry, some sisters, if you're teaching your child, your adult men, or your teenage sons to be little boys at age 18 and above, you're not a good mother. It goes to white mothers, Hispanic mothers, other, because that child's not going to be there for you. You're not going to be there for that child. So when you're gone and there's no daddy, there's nobody in the family, how that man's going to take care of himself? You see what I'm saying? And that's what, and also the bastard father, you know what I'm talking about, who doesn't help that doggone son. That would get on my damn nerves. You want to blame white men for everything, but you don't want to take responsibility to take care of doggone kid. Both parents, I should say. Okay? And beating the beastie and mentality and beating the child. I used to hate that. I used to want to kill somebody who whooped me. You know, I'll be honest with you. I can put a lot of this. I'm not making this up. You know, I watched a television show. It came in. Actually, when I see the television, oh, that's exactly what I thought they stole my idea. Okay. That's the reason why. And you see that mentality and the mentality of telling that young dude that he is not grown to 21 years old and still trying, after 21, still trying to make him a little boy to you. I don't care about you putting in this world. If you put in the world, I don't believe in abortion, but I used to say, if these parents put these kids in the world for failure and call it success when it's not success, you sure don't need to be a parent. Okay? You must have killed the child in the abortion clinic if you want that child to be, don't want the child to be successful. You want them to control and depend. You want to buy them stuff instead of them teaching them to buy their own stuff. So you don't have to go through the stress and the problems, but they want dominion like a devil over that person's life. And then try to distort scripture to go along with it. And that's why you have a lot of atheism, like my dad, atheism going around this community. Okay, because you got a false teacher trying to control somebody else's life and run somebody else's life, and then try to be ugly with it and call it love. And last time I checked, love is not quick tempered and rude and don't brew over injury. And that's what in Corinthians that St. Paul said. Oh, I did not know that. And you thought that love was being cruel and evil like Satan, and you call that godly. And last time I checked, that godly was not the devil. And of course, you think he is. Every little traits you talk about and everything. So I understand I'm not all that perfect and not acting cool, but I don't like when people try to act holy, call themselves acting holy, and they're not. Nothing holy. You know, I'm not talking about sexual immorality. I'm talking about people act ugly and rude. There's nothing holy about that. I know I'm not acting holy myself, but don't come in and try to pick spins out of y'all full of them. But the best these choose the life of the young men out. They need to teach them to go to school, be around the ghetto, and stop calling somebody a punk. First of all, let me get this straight. Y'all love, this is what I'm saying, that's the reason why that I watch Thomas and Mills on this situation. The sisters who are some, not all, who do bash their sons and call them gay and all that, you are, and the daddies do too, okay? You're teaching your sons to be homosexual anyway. Oh, they're not gonna be homosexual. Then also too, when they act macho, they can get with a friend of theirs and have sex behind your back. And then when they get with a woman, okay, oh, nobody will think I'm gay because I act like a man up in here. Okay, they don't make you a doggone man because you act masculine. Look at the definition of heterosexual. That means a person with a sexual interest in a sexual relationship with the opposite sex. Homosexual, a person with a sexual interest with the same sex and want sexual activity with engage sexual activity with the same sex, and put the two together as bisexual. So I mean, come on, and then when they go to jail and they become sodomites to each other. I mean, y'all really at that ignorant to understand that? Okay. Oh, I ain't no punk. Oh, he's a punk. He's a faggot. But I bet that want to go in the bedroom and get jacking off up to his picture or something. Nah, until it happens. Because why would another man be concerned about another man's sexuality? Can you understand that? Person gay, okay. As long as don't hit on me, it's all cool. Okay, he's straight. Okay, it's cool. Got a bunch of chicks here, Oh, he got two. Oh, yeah, he both ways. Okay. I'm not gonna judge. That should be in your head. As long as I don't put that lifestyle in my head, whether it be a straight one, gigolo, fornication, homosexual sex, or bisexual sex, shouldn't be around in my bubble. I'm not worried about it. I got my own life and my own soul and salvation to worry about. That's what I should be worried about. Only me. Because I'm the one who's gonna judge me. The man upstairs. That should be going in your head. But no, you worry about, he's a person, he's good. I'm a bitch, he gay. He to try to make his demean himself. And you talking about you love that person. There ain't no love in that. Oh, master show, master of everything. But I can't blame the white man for everything when you have people of Negro blood go along with it. It's called responsibility and learning how to separate from yourself from the situation. Think intelligence. Anyway, I'm high on caffeine again. Waiting for job opportunities as well. Exactly, because I try to look for a job. I'm not trying to sit on nobody's butt. And also, while I'm doing these YouTube videos, I'm trying to be a vlogger online as well. I have my own business set up as well, starting with selling legal assistance, should I say? Yes. Okay. And so, I hope y'all get it straight and comment on the video. And next time, don't come acting a fool and making fun of somebody's death like that. That woman did a lot of work. Just because somebody do good for somebody, don't mean they have, and they about promoting self-esteem, they commit suicide. There could have been a lot of issues, y'all. A lot of issues. Does not mean that they will hate themselves because of their racial or their physique. Okay? Please stop being a stupid person. Stop. Leave the woman's death alone. She's trying to, let her rest in peace. I know probably she's not in a good place for her to commit suicide, but still, her family is grieving. And y'all over here vlogging that she hated her darker skin tone. Y'all some crazy fools. And especially you talking about, I had to have beef with you. That's why people talk trash, because you talk trash about something. This is something sensitive. And talking about because she dark skin, called herself brown. Excuse me, her complexion, it's not this color. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, look at this time. Did you see the do-rag? She put her hand on it. It don't match. It don't match. Look at this do-rag. My do-rag black. Did she match that color? Is she black as tall? Was she? No, she was not. You just want her to be that way to make herself feel good. I guess you get self-esteem so you won't commit suicide. Anyway, leave the woman alone. God rest her soul. God bless her family. Hopefully he agreed for her for Cynthia so they can live on in life. And I wish you little doggone folks leave her alone. Makes me upset. Bye y'all.